Now, when it comes to the DJing space and specifically female DJs, what name comes to mind first? I want to hear what name comes to mind first. Anyway, I have here DJ Kess. Yes, she's seated and ready to get into the conversation. Now, what I want us to do, I don't think we know much about, her beginning this DJ thing, especially during the time where it was male dominated, heavily male dominated. And so let's get into that conversation, get to know her a little bit more. Now, through DJing, I'm sure she's been places, a lot of doors have opened for her, and it's nice for me to see, okay, when we talk about strong women, and it doesn't have to do with physical strength, mental fortitude comes to play when it comes to this. So hello, DJ Kess.
Hi, Lenny. Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Now, let's start from how everything started for you, okay, as a DJ. For the musicians, they would say that when they were really young, they started singing in church and all of that. What is your story? I'd love to know.
Okay, well, when I was young, I wasn't DJing at church, but I loved music. Like music felt like a safe space for me. Like growing up and really not knowing how things are gonna work out and being home most of the time, not alone, but you're home all the time. So music was like the only thing that was keeping me entertained.
Okay.
And I love to see people dance. I love to hear a good transition. Like the music just flowing without. So I always use. At that time, we had cassettes and CDs and all of that.
Back when?
That was probably like maybe in the 1995, 96.
That's a long time.
I started. I was probably like 10 years, 11 years then. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
But why were you home alone then?
I mean, you come back from school, you're home,
I get that.
You come back from school, you're home alone. Like, you're always by yourself playing with your stuff, with your books, with your toys, with your Dixman, with your Walkman, So I've always loved music. And growing up, I just love to hear a good transition for some reason. Like I'll use my Walkman and then our stereo, and I'll try and sync the song from my Walkman to the, So I'd always wanted to do that. So after I was done with secondary school, that's Archbishop Osagio Secondary School, which I was a DJ there in school. I mean, it wasn't official, but I ended up being, because I just loved to, play the music and see people dance. So.
Were you still DJ Kess back in school? Was it a different name?
No, it was a different
Okay, yes, I knew it. What name was it?
It was a different name. It was Popa. They used to call me DJ Popa. Popa meant like a tomboy, a stud. Okay. Yeah. So
when did it become DJ Kess then?
That was when YFM wanted me to like go
but
public.
Before then,
So before then, my friends used to call me Popa or Nana. So after school, that's when I came to Accra to continue my education, and YFM came along. So yeah, I've been there since the beginning, and it's been fun. I won't lie to you.
And that's 15, 16
years?
Years?
So 15, 16 years. Yeah. But I started even before YFM, I was still like DJing.
And all that. I'm talking about, I mean, when you got onto YFM.
Yeah, so YFM, when YFM started, that's when I started. And then my boss was like, we have to find you a name, because right now it looks like...
Popa will not work.
I mean, I didn't want to continue with that. So I was like, let's just do it with Kess, because my name is Nana Kess.
Which is your actual name. Okay, okay. Now, at the time where you came onto the scenes, it was heavily male dominated. I mentioned it in my intro. Yeah. How did you manage to first go head to head with all of these men? Because that won't be an easy thing to do, even if you have the skills and all of that. And then also you believe in yourself, but to get other people to believe in you, to book you, to trust that you can't be at par with your male counterparts.
When I started, it was like only guys. So anywhere I go and I say like I'm the DJ, it's like, are you the DJ's friend? Are you bringing the bag, or you're the DJ?
Are you bringing the bag?
Are you bringing the DJ's bag, or you're the DJ? So every time I have to actually start playing, and then when it goes well, it's like, oh, you actually go, come back the next time, let's talk about it, So so every time it's like you have to prove yourself before they actually believe that, because they wouldn't believe that it's a female DJ, I don't know why they thought DJing was for only guys.
Only guys, unfortunately, right?
But I mean,
but
now,
thankfully,
now and I'm happy about it. Like when I go somewhere and it's a female DJ, in fact, I don't even care if they are not playing well. I just want to sit there and watch, or have that excitement that finally, like, there are female DJs, and most of them play really good too.
Really well.
Yeah.
You've seen that transition from no DJ, no female DJ, and then now you come onto the scenes, and then now as the years go, we have more female DJs get on board and do their thing, right? How has that transition phase been for you? Also the inspiration that you have been to other people. I'm sure a lot of people have come to you to say that you inspired me to get into the space, or you've pushed me one way or the other, consciously or unconsciously.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of that, even outside Ghana. Like, I used to travel a lot, maybe like before COVID. Yeah, I used to travel a lot, like outside Ghana, within Africa. So I know how people are always like hitting me up, emails, social media. How they also want to be a DJ. How they love the fact that it's not all men, because even when I was starting, my parents just wouldn't get it. Like, why do you want to be a DJ? Of all the things in the world, why do you want to do this? But I was like, I just love music. I just love to see people dancing and being happy, and music does that like perfectly. So. I mean, the transition from no female DJs to now, having countless female DJs doing amazing things. It's just beautiful to watch, and it makes me feel like, it's good I didn't give up. Because what if I stop DJing? Like, I go to the club and it's like, no, DJ, okay, cool. I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to find a new job. Maybe we wouldn't have come to this far, if I had done that. So it makes me feel like I made the right decisions, So it's a good feeling. In
making the right decisions and standing your ground, you mentioned your parents, right?
Yeah.
What's the feedback from them now? I'm sure they are enjoying fruits of their labor. I think that's what's important.
Yeah, but my mom still don't really get it. Now, she's not in Ghana, so that makes it more, because she's not in Ghana. Okay. So, and
but isn't that the more reason why she should understand? Because I'm sure, wherever she is.
Well, I mean, she's happy that I'm not doing something, that's negative or something, but she's always like very quiet when people are hyping me up, like, DJ, like.
What is this?
Like, what is it? But I mean, she's happy that I'm happy, and I have a job, and I'm doing well. So I think that's a baseline. Whatever it is that you're doing, as far as you're happy doing it, and it's taking you into the right places and all of that. She's supporting me.
That's what's important. Yeah. What has been the fulfillment for you all of these years being a DJ? I'm not even talking about just the professional bit, right? From back when you started, what has been that true joy for you in pursuing your purpose and your passion?
I think the joy comes from just seeing people, go from maybe not being happy or just being in a state of being blue or anything, and then you play music for them, or they come out to see you and then they are happy, they want to be your friends. Like, no, you have to play at my wedding. I remember going to was it Benin once to DJ at the wedding, because I met them here. Okay. And some random, and then I met them. So after I finished DJing, the guy was like, "Oh, my wife really loves it, and then you have to come in." So I thought they were being joking, because we're not from Ghana. And then months after, I get a message from them. It's like, "Oh, the wedding, and then they flew me there. Like, it was amazing. Like, stuff like that makes me happy.
That's nice.
So I feel like people are really watching, and then they love what you're doing, and that's the fulfillment. Like,
that's really, really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, now moving from playing of the shows and all of that, I think that also there's been a very nice development, seeing DJs also start to talk, whether they are doing their shows or whether they are playing at events. Because ideally, you think that, oh, I've booked the DJ, just, come and play the music for whatever mood that you've been booked to play the music for, and move on, right? But then also the talking was introduced, and I'm also saying it to say that you have your own show on YFM as well, right? And so how was that measure for you? Because there are some people who say that they are very shy people, they don't talk much, right?
Like
now,
me, I'm
exactly,
a very shy person,
having to now go beyond playing of the music to talking, you know, through the playing as well. That's a combination, right?
Yeah.
How has that played out for you?
I think social media even made it worse. You know,
Did it?
Yeah, social media made it
How?
so worse.
Why?
And I'm not a social media person to say it makes it more difficult. Like, you know, having to always put your face out there. Because at first when you're playing at a club, it's not about you. It's the music and the people. You know, so everyone is videoing this way. You know, I mean, maybe it will come to you once a while when they want to take a picture
But
with you.
you will not be the focus.
But exactly. But now it's like in your face. You know, everyone wants you to say something, you know, and express something and dance, or, you know, so it makes it difficult for people that are not like social media oriented or don't like social media. But it just put the DJ more out there, you know. And now I think also, again, with social media, things are different. You know, you have to sell it different. It's not like before that with just a flyer, you know, that's all you need. You don't even need anything. Just put your name on the flyer and then they share it around and that's the event, you know. So it works. I think it works.
So from what you're saying, I'll just deduce that it's been very beneficial for the brand as well, right? Social media has helped.
No, social media definitely helps. Definitely, it has taken it to a different level. You know. Yeah, now you see DJs are more confident in themselves. They think about themselves more because they know they are part of the party. They are not, you know.
And then that also will make you go looking the part, right?
Exactly. So now, you think about looking better than before. So
definitely. I mentioned the show on YFM, the Y Lounge, right? Out of that, you've birthed the Alte Lounge Concert. So let's talk about the Alte Lounge Concert, how, you know, it was all conceptualized, how it came about, and then it's happening this Friday, right? So just tell me all about it.
So I think when YFM started, it was all commercial music. Even then, we're still trying to put in the new artists, like at that time, like EL and Edem and Sak and all of this. So with the new crop of artists who want to be themselves, you know, because it can't all be about commercial music.
Right.
Sometimes you really want to go deeper and, you know, like just do what you want to do. But most of the radio stations were not playing songs like that because it's commercial, you know, something that would sell fast. So everyone was concentrating on the commercial artists. So on our show, which is the Y Lounge, we have a 3-hour show which we do like almost every kind of music, you know, that's within the policy of the station. So we had new artists coming out that became our friends that had good music, but we're trying to find ways to get them on radio because, you know, they also had to find ways to get, you know, into new markets. They had to find
their niche and their market.
So it was like, okay, then let's start a 1 hour out of our 3-hour show to play this kind of music that we know people love, but just that on a normal they're not going to hear it on radio. So it made sense that we started something like that, and then we put on all these guys, Amare and Avit and Mensa and, you know, SD Legend now, all the new guys. Like, I made sure that I have to get a song. Like, I'm always like, won't you send me the song? Please send me the song, you know, like, I'm always trying to get a song one way or the other because I love music, you know, aside being a DJ where you have to please the people, I'm a music lover. You know, so I wanted to at least make sure that every good music gets out there, you know, one way or the other. Right. So it was the right choice for us to start something like that. And now it has turned into like an outdoor event, not just a 1-hour show on radio. It's a whole concert where
outside.
Exactly, where we all come out and socialize and get to know each other, perform, which is like why we are there, live band performances, and it's been going really well.
Would you say that music consumers now have a broader view on what music is or music should have been from the start, and not just saying that, oh, I like a type of music and this a type of music throughout? Because then I think that, especially this year, right? I mean, in recent years, but especially this year, we've embraced, all sorts of genres and music. And I think Ghanaian artists in particular have poured a lot of music into the system, which I love.
Yeah. I think music evolved really fast, again, with social media. Like, people had choices. You're not going to wait for YFM to play before you hear it, you know? So now you have your choice to search and play yourself no matter how many times you want to play, you know? So people had the freedom to listen to whatever, you know? So I think that also helped the Alte artist to even come out more, because now it's not like a radio station has to play it, or you can even use your own social media to sell your music. So I think, that.
So the Alte Lounge concert, Friday the 22nd of November.
Yeah, that's just 2 days away.
Yes. So just let me in on what time. I'll be there because I just like to consume.
I actually want you to come in. Yeah, just come in.
So I'll come. So venue, time, and what time do you think we should actually be there? I'm saying that because you know how they tell us that the event starts at 3 o'clock, and then
you get there at 8 and there's nothing happening.
You miss at 8, okay, and there's still nothing happening. So if you can just, and one thing I also have noticed is there's a certain level of discipline when it comes to the Alte space.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed that as well, but
I think there are a bunch of disciplined artists, like they take, and most of them actually take their music very seriously. So it hurts me when, like, they feel like they're not seeing progress or nobody's listening, because they take it so seriously, So that's why even like Alte Lounge is there, because at least know that you are being appreciated, somebody's listening. So at least it will keep you going.
And before you get into the time and venue and all of that, is it going to be happening often? Is it?
Yeah, I mean, this is the third one.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the third one.
Oh, I missed the first two then.
Yeah, this is the third one.
Third one.
So
okay, how often does it happen?
We're trying to do it like maybe once every quarter.
Okay.
Or even, I wish it could be every weekend, just vibe, not too big, but you get, because there are lots of artists, like a whole lot of artists that need to have that, visibility. Okay. So
who's gonna be on?
Daco Vibes is headlining.
Okay.
And you were asking earlier on if Daco is an Alte.
Yeah,
I think most, if not all Ghanaian artists, start off as Alte artists.
Right.
It's the pressure of breaking out and what people
and making some money that takes them commercial.
But I think most artists are all Alte.
I get what you mean. Okay.
So Daco Vibes, Avit, Haven, SD Legend, El Tirad, Domain Magic. And a couple,
Okay, so venue and time.
The time, it starts at 6 p.m. The venue is at the Haven at East Legon.
Okay.
On Friday.
The Haven at East Legon.
Yeah.
We can find that on
Google
Maps, right?
Definitely.
Okay. I'll be there to enjoy some good music. Guys, it's free, isn't it?
Yes.
So you can just come and enjoy a good evening on Friday at the Haven. It is the Alte Lounge concert, okay? And
it's a live band.
It's a live
band with Gami Sax and Friends band.
Okay.
So I mean, most of the Alte guys love the live band. They want to show up that they can actually, So yeah,
and they want to flex their vocals
and all the stuff that
they're not only recording artists but they are performing artists as well.
Yes,
so yes, I will be there, and all the best with preparations, and I'll see you on Friday.
Let me say thank you to our biggest supporter. Tilly's.
Okay.
Yeah, Tilly's Tea.
Okay.
They've been supporting us for this one, so thank you to them.
Okay. Thank you also for tuning in to this conversation. It's been Unpacking with DJ Kess.